And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Buying time to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins is going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Cousins to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Oh, 1,000-yard rusher each of the last 2 seasons. It's Chris Carson. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
He was taken
and before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They'll try to run with Carson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now the second down throw on target. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Cousins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deshaun Jackson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
16. Chargers, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Here's Carson. Room here to run. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Well executed there on second down. So they go back to the air on third.
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
Damiere Byrd on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Open Dennis Ross complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards there on the pickup. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
19. Chargers, nothing.
No. Quaker Omaha. Hey, can. Gun.
First down. Here's Cousins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Zebra. Gun. Push him back.
Cousins again. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
A gain of 15.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, flipper. He goes.
They'll throw again. Cousins going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16
Well,
yards.
these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Cousins. This is caught, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Damiere Byrd,
Los Angeles.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Saints 19, Chargers 7. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Now a give right side. Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Third and long for Mayfield. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019. On 2nd and 9, Cousins slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 45 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
A first down throw for Cousins. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
14-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To the air again, it's Cousins. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the two-point try. Again, it's Cousins. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off down at the 2. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
The 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Chargers 13.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably...